It girls, it's your girl Britney Shields dressed as Zara Larson, and welcome to the It Girl podcast. My It Girl co-host of the week is going to satisfy all of your filthiest desires. It's Samara Sin.
The crowd goes mild.
Yeah. I know, my studio audience. It's like,
Yeah, you know what? There's so many people here. I wish y'all back home, I wish you could see the amount of people in this room.
Absolutely.
It's crazy.
It's like that Tyra clip when she brings out Naomi Campbell.
Yep.
And it's like
the singular person clapping, and it's the janitor probably.
Yes. Oh my gosh. So you won our It Girl Award for Librarian of the Year.
Allegedly.
Well, you know, you and Calypso passed
Me
back
and
and
Calypso
forth.
been passing
also
awards,
with Parent of the Year as well.
Yes.
Now I was wondering, like, where did your sort of reading capabilities come from? Like, have you always been somebody that can, like, you know, just sort of spot those details and like read a bitch down? Or like, how did you develop that skill?
You know what? Honestly, it's something that I was probably born with. I think it's genetic, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because y'all think I'm nasty. My biological mother is a rotted, evil woman. The reason why I'm so hard on everybody's ass is because she's been harder on my ass my whole life. There is nothing that I don't say to nobody that she hasn't already said to me.
Yeah.
My mom is a nasty woman, and I live for her.
And you live for her.
I live for her.
I was like, are we about to get into some drama here?
No. I love my mom so much because my mom I'll be like, getting the mug. I'm like, oh, what do you think of this mug? She goes, you look like a man, but if you like it, I love it. I'm like, great.
Wow.
Great for me.
That's love.
Yeah, so that's love. That's true love.
That's true love.
Yeah, so for me, I think that's where the shadiness and the reading comes from. Is like, my mom is so nasty and rotted. So if anybody would try me when I was younger, I'm like, but you're still big, but you're still ugly, but you're still missing half your teeth. So here we are.
Where did you grow up?
I was born and raised in Oxnard, California.
In Oxnard. Okay.
Yeah, it's in Ventura County, very small little farmer city, right on the beach.
Yes, I celebrated my second anniversary there.
Fun.
Yeah.
We're known for our strawberries and oranges.
Okay.
Strawberries are the best. Nardberries, as it's known.
Nardberries? Oh, because Oxnard.
Nardberries. There was a show on Nickelodeon. What's her name? Kat. Ariana Grande.
Kat. Yeah.
Ariana Grande played a character with red hair. What's her name?
Kat. It was
Kat
and Sam.
They went to Oxnard to have Nardberries, which are just really good strawberries. Our strawberries are the best.
Okay. Well, I believe it. Now you are also, you know, as we were saying with Calypso, you're a parent as well. And it sounds like you had a very strong mother figure in your life. Is that how you parent your kids as well?
Yeah, honestly, I think for my family as a whole, I think all of the children that I have are all individually independent. And I really try to push them to be as independent as possible. Where like, I will be here when you need me. I can help you with whatever you need. But at the end of the day, you guys are artists. You know what you want for yourselves. All I can do is push you to want more over and over again. So anytime that they like do a look and they ask me what I think about it, or a mix and they ask me what I think about it, they already know I'm going to tear it apart. To make sure that they can do it so much better the next time. Yeah. Because I want them to be the best versions of themselves. I don't want them to be the best versions of me.
Right.
It ain't got nothing to do with me at all.
Yeah.
It has to do everything to do with them as artists and kind of curating their individuality and showcasing that to the world.
Totally. Yeah, I hadn't quite connected you and Mylique E until I saw you two at the awards together. And I was like, oh, okay. So what's the makeup of the House of Sin? The House of Sin is the house that you belong to.
Yes, the House of Sin is me and my beautiful children.
Yes.
The mug, I mean, honestly, I think all of us have such an individual face, but they're all very iconic to us.
Painted. Like what I am looking at for the viewers who are just listening, or not viewers, for the listeners who are just listening, like this is, and we were just saying you just had a show with Raven.
Yes.
And even she was like,
oh my gosh. That was crazy. Y'all know Raven is like the mug of all mugs, the OG, the blueprint. So hearing her compliment my mug and like telling me that it like looks filtered, that's sickening. And no shade to none of y'all. Y'all will never take that away from me. Thank you.
No, absolutely. Yeah. So how did your house sort of come to be? Like, what was like the formation of it? Like we were talking a little before, like you started drag in 2020.
Yes.
So like to already have a house and be a mother, like, how did that happen?
You know, for me, it really was like, again, it's all about chosen family, and it's kind of finding what people you belong to and what people kind of belong around you, and finding the space and the energy that you want to be around. For me and my kids, it's not necessarily that I need a family. It's that I want to be surrounded by people who have such a drive and are inspired by the art form and that I can also be inspired by. You know, I think with every mother, as much as we teach our children and as much as we push our children to be the best, our children honestly push us to be better. Or at least I would like to hope so. Some of you moms out there, you need to reevaluate. But for me personally, I'm very inspired by my children. And I feel like the building of the house really was like finding what the people that I felt matched different parts of my persona, matched different parts of my art, and really meshed well, where I think we're all so different from each other.
Mm-hmm.
But when you see us all together, you're like, oh, I get it. I get it.
It makes sense. Yeah. It makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And you're also part of the Brat family as well.
Yeah, adjacent.
Or Brat adjacent.
Yeah,
okay,
Brat adjacent.
But you guys just did the Pokemon rave, the huge Pokemon. We talk about Brat a lot on the show, just because like that whole party is such a vibe. Like,
yeah, I mean, Brat is so fabulous. If you've come and visit LA, you come and visit West Hollywood, go to Brat every Thursday at Revolver, sometimes, hopefully more, at Beaches Tropicana.
Yes.
The big major shows. It is so amazing because everything is it's pushing people to go through an experience. It's not just a drag show. I think it's a drag experience. Yeah. Where I think they pick themes that are so perfect, where people can come and cosplay. You can come and wear a cute little t-shirt from God knows where and be and be a part of the experience, you know,
from God knows where,
you know. Yeah. And that was the thing with like the Pokemon night at Beaches Tropicana, where it was like seeing so many people dressed as botched Pokemon trainers.
Not botched.
Well, Temu Pokemon trainers. Yes, it was very nice to see so many people wanting to immerse themselves in the world that Brat has created, which I think that's what it is. I think Brat is its own world. And I think when you go through that door at Revolver, you're stepping into an entire different space, which I think is so fabulous and so sickening.
So fascinating. Yeah. Well, and also I'm really excited for Kia Asylum. When I saw that theme, I was like, bitch. Like
I was intrigued.
You were intrigued.
I was intrigued.
Okay, you don't love it.
I like it. I just feel like the casting should have been a little bit different. This is no shade to all of you, but it is.
Oh,
we should have chose a different cast.
Okay, I don't know the cast.
The cast was kind of all over the place, which they still did fabulous. They still did great.
Yeah.
But how is it Kia Asylum and there's no Kia? Nobody did Kia.
Oh, gotcha.
There was no Kia. How are you gonna have the person running the Kia Asylum and she's not there?
And she's not there.
She's not there.
You gotta have Kia.
You gotta have Kia.
Yeah. I just love that like Kia Asylum has come into the vernacular now. Like the whole idea of like
the
concept,
the concept of Kia Asylum.
You know, like it's a new way to like talk about like the levels of pop stardom, which like the more language I have to talk about pop stars, like the better.
Yeah, that's your bread and butter.
That's my bread and butter. Exactly.
Okay.
Now, I also was wondering about, because for the It Girl Awards, you wore sort of like a mask aesthetic. Yes. Mm-hmm. I was wondering because obviously you can paint down. When did you start experimenting with covering the face, and like how did that come into like fruition?
Yeah, you know, some of my really big inspirations in drag are Leigh Bowery. I'm obsessed with like 90s New York underground club kids. So Leigh Bowery was very known for doing a facekini in like floral, but very like high fashion, very couture, where it's like a big beautiful gown and then like a facekini with like these eye cutouts and like a crazy headpiece.
Okay.
And I think that's so fierce, like mixing like fashion with club kid, where it's like two things that shouldn't normally go together, but really club kid culture has really defined a lot of couture houses. And that's kind of, for me, for a facekini, it's kind of become like part of my trademark and something that I do very often with a lot of my looks, because I think it just is so cool. It's an easy way to kind of fake a prosthetic. If you think about it, like it restructures your face and is so visually like impactful, where it's like, oh. And I feel like the way that I do it, I tend to mix my makeup to make it look the same color as the fabric. So it looks like it's all cut out of this one
like
thing.
Even the nails too here. Yeah. Which, by the way, tell me about this outfit here.
Yeah. So we were just talking about Brat. Yeah. This was the look that I created for Pokemon Night. I did Umbreon. You know, the Moonlight Pokemon.
Yes.
And
one of my favorites. Yeah. I love Umbreon.
So sickening. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Umbreon is my favorite evolution. I tend to lean more towards like psychic and dark Pokemon. So
I could totally see that for you.
So like I've already done Jinx. I've done Gotharita.
Okay.
So for me, I was like, what's something that'll be different for me, but still on brand?
Yeah.
So I want to do Umbreon in more like a fashion take, where it's like all black velvet, like the fur, but gold accents to represent like the moonlight, the rings, the ring in the circle.
Yes.
And, you know, I have the gold on my forehead. When I did the look originally, I had big, giant red eyes and a big gold halo in the center of my face.
That's right, because his eyes are red.
Yeah, his eyes are big and red. They help him hunt down his prey, which if you were there, You saw the opening number. You saw the opening was a audio clip of somebody talking shit about me on TikTok.
Oh,
who was actively there at the award or at the award show, at the drag show.
No,
Lexapro. I hope you learned your lesson.
Oh no.
So yeah, just because I thought it was really funny that like Umbreon hunts down their prey. And then my prey being the people that talk shit about me.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Thank you.
To go against a librarian,
baby.
My goodness. Now, I mean, I know that you don't necessarily want to be on reality TV, but if you were on reality TV, you probably do you think that you'd get like a villain edit?
Honestly, I feel like regardless of what any TV show that I decided to do, whether it's Drag Race, Dragula, Iron Chef America,
yes,
Diners, Drive-ins, and Dives, whatever the case may be, I think no matter what, I think that's the edit that I'm gonna get, and I'm not worried about it.
Right.
Because I think in the end, I think you have to give a shit enough about other people's opinions.
Yeah.
To really let it affect you.
Right.
Where for me, I'm really not bothered in the slightest. If you don't like me for whatever reason, that's your prerogative and that's your right.
And that's also, that kind of is the allure of like villains in general. Yeah. And that's kind of like, because as a queer community, the queer community often really identifies with the villains in like the Disney movies and everything like that.
Because the princesses are cute.
Yeah,
but the villains are cunts. Thank you.
Yes. Yeah. I actually, in my first episode of this show ever was with Karma Spice.
I'm so sorry.
I know.
So sorry.
I know. And because she was edited as a villain on the Beast Games, I think. So I'm always like very curious, like for people who in your daily life, like carrying that energy, it's got to be a lot for you.
I mean, yes and no. I think again, I think a big part of it is like, I know who I am as an individual. I know what I give to the world. I know what I do in my free time. And the people that actually know me as a human being know who I am. So like, if your perception of me is that I'm some evil, nasty person, I'm going to allow that to be your perception. I literally don't care to prove myself to you. I don't care to explain to you, because what does that do for me? Yeah. Nothing. You're nobody to me. If you don't know me, if you don't take the time to know me, I'm talking to whoever you are at home. I don't care. Yeah. But if you do, I'm more than happy to talk about myself. I'm more than happy to let people in. But if you don't want to give me that opportunity to do and you want to go based on somebody else's experience, I don't care.
Yeah. Librarian, baby. Librarian. And you also provided us an iconic reading of Miss Nicki Minaj for the award show.
Miss Maga Minaj.
Which I love when we can harness our villains' powers for good.
Exactly.
Because it's also a skill that we can like really
absolutely
use against like what we're currently.
Which we should. Let's normalize reading the fuck out of people that deserve it.
Let's
normalize that.
Well, I think we should be going harder in that sense.
We aren't reading people enough.
We aren't. I agree.
There are some really shitty people in this world who should on a regular basis be getting bullied.
Yes.
Like if you're an idiot, you deserve to be told you're an idiot.
Well, like now another thing that I see coming up more and more in conversation is like, what happened to the tolerant left? What happened to the tolerance? Like you guys are supposed to be so loving and accepting, and it's like, no, and that's why drag queens, I think, are such a good antidote to what we're currently up against.
At the end of the day, I do think that, all in all, I think we do our best to try to spread love and joy and really try to support the people who are not necessarily supported by the majority.
Yes.
Which is a huge part of our community, is really defending each other, really protecting each other. Or at least we should be. Some of you are slacking. We'll talk about that later. But just in general, I think we need to band together as a group and really show the conservative idiots that like, you are not better than us. I'm not scared of you. There's nothing you're doing that is making me worried about what you're doing.
Right.
What you're doing is disgusting and nasty, and you need to be told that you're disgusting and nasty, because you are.
Right.
And you shouldn't be ashamed of that. You should be very proud. As proud as you are to put on that ugly little red hat.
Yes.
You should be just as proud for me to point out your fucked up teeth, your fucked up face, and your inbred family. All of those things you should be very proud of. Those are fair game. Those are fair game. Because if you're an ugly bitch and you're nasty, I can see that you're nasty from the outside.
Yeah.
Let's work on that.
Yes. Yeah. I live for that. And now you're also now going to be reading bitches down every week at Lip Service.
Every week at the world famous Abbey West Hollywood.
Yes. My God. Yes. That's so exciting. And because of your relationship with Calypso, that seems like a very natural in. We were talking a little bit before about how you first met Calypso, and like I didn't realize. I thought it was in drag.
Oh
but
no!
It was actually out of drag.
Yeah, it was out of drag. The very first time that I met Calypso, I was out of drag. At the time, I was still drinking. I'm an alcoholic in recovery. If you know, you know. At the time, I was enjoying as much alcohol as I possibly could.
Yes.
So at that time, when I did meet Calypso, the first time that I got in drag, quote unquote, it was really me going somewhere, having people put me in some Forever 21 ugly clothes, putting in clip-on extensions in my hair and telling me, just go out there and dance. They'll give you money.
Right.
So I did. Yeah. I got drunk. They dressed me up. I felt like a Barbie. I just went out there, did my thing, won my money, and punched into the house.
Oh my God. I love that.
It was a different time.
It was a different time.
It was a different time. And at that time, I wouldn't consider myself starting drag at that time because that was not me. That was not who I was. That was me as a young adult being put in drag by people who are way older than me, sending me to go and make some money and have fun and also allow them to go and party and dance and whatever. So
so a little complicated.
It was very complicated. But even then, like I would just go dance, have fun, make my money. And that was when I met Calypso. And that's when Calypso saw me and she could tell that the other girls did not like me because again, I didn't even know what drag was. In my mind, I was like, oh, we're just all dressing up and going and dancing. I didn't know it was like a career path that people chose. I didn't know it was some like an art form that people did.
Yeah.
At that time, it really was, you show up, you dance a little bit, you win some money.
Yeah.
Simple and easy.
Yeah.
And even then, she was able to tell that the girls didn't like me because I had something that they didn't.
Yes.
And
well, Calypso as we were saying, Calypso loves people that other people hate.
She does. She loves to know why. She loves to know how. She loves to get down to the nitty gritty so that way she can be like, you know what? I do like you. And let me tell you why. I love it.
Now, being a club kid and then also being sober, is that challenging? And also, like we were talking a little bit before about how, you know, sobriety now in our community, there are so many people who are sober. How do you feel that has impacted the club kid culture and like, you know, and with your journey specifically?
Yeah, for me, I think in the very beginning, it was pretty hard. Like I think being surrounded by alcohol and getting free alcohol all night as like a host, you're kind of just like, it's always
That'd
there.
Be so tough.
Yeah, it was very difficult in the very beginning because I think when I first started, like after I went through my withdrawal and my entire withdrawal experience, which was horrible. If you need help going through withdrawal, specifically alcohol withdrawal, please get professional help. Please be very careful. It is a very scary thing. It's the only time I've ever had a seizure in my life.
Really?
Yeah, it was a very scary experience. It was that intense for me because at that time, when I got sober, I had been drinking for 12 years straight. Every single day. It just became like a recurring thing for me every single day.
Wow.
So when I decided to get sober, my body was not prepared for it at all.
Yeah.
So I think when I started going out again, it was one of the things where like I would crave it or I would think about it. But in my mind, I'm like, oh my God, I never want to go through that feeling ever again. So I think I'm good.
Yeah.
I think I'm okay.
Yeah.
So my way of kind of coping through it was inviting people to come and drink for me.
Right.
Like when I would host the Abbey, I get free bottle service.
Yeah.
I get a bottle. Y'all, come and visit me. You get free shots all night.
Yeah.
Free drinks all night. Come and drink this bottle.
Right.
And they would.
And they would.
And it would work.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what helped me is like understanding that like, I'm going to say no to the alcohol, of course, but I'm not going to ruin the experience for other people. If my friends want to come and drink for free, why can't they?
Yeah. Right.
And usually there's people dancing in the club and I'm like, oh my God, I love your outfit. Do you want to drink? Oh my God, you're okay. I see you dancing. Do you want a shot? You and your friends want a shot?
Yes.
Pouring shots in everybody's mouth. You get a little, you get a little. And it just...
And it gets the party going.
It gets the party going.
It gets the party going. Well, you are such a party.
Baby.
Hello. Baby. Hello. I love it. And I also love it. Your first podcast in drag.
Yes.
Which I live for. I'm so happy to have your debut.
Yes, thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
So before we talk about the It Girls of the Week, make sure to like and subscribe to the podcast. Next week is our season finale. There is only one episode left. So make sure that you are tuned in, you are subscribed so that you know what's coming next because there's always something coming next. There's always something coming next. So now we're going to talk about our It Girls of the Week. This is somebody who is trending for take a sip, girl. You're like, I just let the girls have it.
I just gotta make sure
I let the
I'm
girls
prepared.
have it. I gotta lubricate the instrument. So now we're gonna talk about the It Girls of the Week. This is somebody who's trending nationwide, worldwide, for everybody, whether you're straight, gay, whether you live in Kansas or California. This is who is on everybody's timeline.
Okay.
And we're gonna guess on the count of 3.
Okay.
Do you have your guess in mind?
Yes.
Okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Go-go
Taylor, Frankie,
dancers.
Paul. Oh, who? Go-go dancers.
Go-go dancers.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Who did you say?
I said Taylor, Frankie, Paul.
Who the hell is that?
You don't know who that is?
No.
Wow. Secret Lives of Mormon Wives? You don't watch
Sounds
it?
white.
What? It is white.
Oh, then no. I have no idea.
It's so white. So what corners of the internet are you on? Or like what type of media do you consume?
You know what? I'm in the media of people getting called out.
Okay.
That's what my For You page is a bunch of random things and then people getting dragged on the internet.
Okay.
Which I'm sure I could only imagine why it keeps showing up on my doorstep. Could only imagine. And
okay. Yeah. So tell me about Go-Go's. Like
Go-Go. So I mean, if you guys are in the local scene, you know this is
Yeah.
apparently happening really all over the country with go-go dancers.
Okay.
I think people are forgetting that go-go dancers are such an important part of nightlife.
Yes.
But they're treated like they're at the very bottom, which is not the case.
Right.
I think in terms of like the tier system, I think we forget that like visually that's somebody you're seeing all night. Yes, there's a drag show, but there's go-go dancers dancing for hours at a time.
Yeah.
And we're in an era right now where everything is expensive. So
Yes.
why are we not paying our go-go dancers the amount of money that they are owed? Why are we not paying them in the time frame that they are promised?
Right.
Why are we doing this? Why is this still a recurring thing?
Yeah, I know. I've been seeing a lot of posts like that recently.
Yeah, it's
as well.
crazy.
Yeah.
And this is to any of y'all at home, if you're a promoter, if you're a venue owner, if you were somebody in charge of money in any way, shape, or form,
Mhm.
do better. Y'all
Yeah.
are nasty as fuck for allowing people that you hire to not pay them. Are you crazy?
Yeah.
Things are too expensive right now. The gas is going up. The groceries are going up. Everything is going up because this country is in hell actively.
Yeah.
So we're already in the shithole. So why are
Mhm.
you making it worse by not paying people the amount that they're promised
Yeah.
when they were promised it?
Yeah.
This is bare minimum. You hire people for a job, you pay people for the job.
Yeah. Well,
Simple.
I have a feeling that they're in the shithole too.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what I'm nervous about with all of the economic stuff that's going on,
Yeah.
I'm nervous about this sort of like collapse.
Right.
Of these systems, because I think there are people who are faking it right now, who are like just
really
robbing Peter to pay Paul.
Right.
And like just strapping it together. And it's
which I totally understand.
Yeah.
And obviously, like, I'm gonna advocate for keeping queer spaces open as much as possible.
Yeah.
But again, if you don't have the means to pay people what they're promised, then just
what they're promised.
What they're promised. If
you
know that you don't have the amount that is owed to these people, why are you continuing to hire them? Why are you calling people in for work for the money you don't have?
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense to me in any capacity.
Because then if you're working thinking that you're getting this, you make certain plans to be like, oh, okay, the bills can be paid this month.
And again, go-go dancers have bills that need to be paid. We all got rent. We all got car payments. We all got things that we have to pay for. We got to be insured, some of us. And and we have to remember, like, at the end of the day, okay, yes, this venue could be struggling.
Right.
That is not anybody else's problem but that venue's to sort out.
Right.
And if it's their problem, if they know they're struggling, why are you continuing to call people in to work for money that you don't have?
Or for free.
For
free, basically.
Why are we doing that?
Unless they're, it has to be like the expectation has to be set from the get-go.
Exactly. Like, you can't expect people to think that they're being paid and then they're not being paid for 6 months at a time. Yeah. And they're struggling picking up all these extra gigs. So now they're overworked, underfucked, and underpaid. Yeah. And that's a problem.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I know. I know there's been talk about like possibly unionizing some elements. I don't know if unionizing is
necessarily going to get the answer.
But like, I wonder if there's something in like changing the culture where it's like pay ahead of time or pay up front or pay at the end of the night. Like something where it's like,
I think the only I think the only thing that's really going to fix it is if less or more people start opening their mouths. Yeah. I think a huge issue is like things go on for a very long time because everyone's like whispering, but nobody's directly actively trying to fix the situation or bring up the situation to find a solution.
Right.
I think in order for solutions to be found, we have to open up dialogue and open up conversations of like, okay, do you need 20 dancers tonight? No. You could do 5, pay them this amount, and let that be that. Do you need 15 drag shows a week? No. You could do 3, cut down that budget all the way. Like it just doesn't make sense to me how we're living in a space where we haven't quite figured it out when drag has existed for how long? Yeah. Go-go dancers have existed for how long?
Right.
You know, what are we doing?
What are we doing?
What are we doing?
What are we doing? Well, and that's kind of the drag role in the ecosystem as well, to be the outspoken person, to be the loud person.
And that's why when everything happened, when everything started panning out with all these go-go dancers from different places, I am very outspoken. You know me. You send me the information. I have listen, and I'm gonna say this very clear for all of you people that book me. I don't give a shit about my job enough to close my mouth about things that I think are wrong.
Yeah.
Ever.
Oop.
You can't pay me a specific amount to not call you out.
Yeah.
That's just the reality.
Yeah.
Sorry.
How do you balance like being an outspoken person with like being a good like employee? So you know what I mean? Like where you're like walking that line of like not trying to piss your boss off.
Right.
But then also being like, no, I'm gonna stick up for myself.
Right.
You know, without working in an environment without an HR, without a like, you know, like a lot of what we're doing is the wild, wild west.
Baby.
You know?
Exactly that. Exactly that. It's the Twilight Zone, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, for me, I think no shade to nobody. I think the reason why I'm able to do it is because I am extremely professional. I do the job. I go above and beyond to make sure that my job is done the best that it could possibly be.
Yeah.
I show up, I show out, and I make sure that the experience is great for everybody involved. The people working, the cast, the audience. I think all in all, I try to do my absolute best for everybody involved.
Yeah.
And also, I don't call anything out that is not based in fact. I don't just go based on my opinion of something. It's always based in fact. Y'all see, I post the screenshots all the time. If you know, I always post the screenshots. I always post screen recordings of whatever, because everything that we are speaking about, we have to understand the fundamentals of the reality. These are the facts. These are the problems. And I know you agree with the problems as an owner or as my boss. You know that these are problems. Yeah. You just can't speak about it because you're on the payroll. If I get fired, baby, I could just go to another gig and get a gig.
Right.
It's really not that hard. It's really not. If it is for you, you have to reevaluate some of the things. For me personally, it's not hard for me to find work. It's not. So I'm able to speak up because if I get fired for standing my ground, that's fine. Yeah. If I get to speak up for the people who can't because they really need to keep their jobs, you keep your job, you keep working, you keep collecting your coin, but I'm gonna keep dragging the fuck out of the bitch that owe you money. Yeah. The fuck out of the bitch that did you wrong, because I can do that and I'm not scared of nobody out here.
Using your evil powers for good.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. So I said Taylor Frankie Paul, so I'll catch you up on the tea. So basically, Taylor Frankie Paul is one of the stars of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Okay. Basically, it is this group of TikTok women called Mom Talk that got caught season 1 in a swinging scandal where some of them were hooking up with each other and hooking up with each other's husbands.
You know how the Mormons do.
Exactly. So it was very tantalizing. People were hooked. It was like Real Housewives, but without the formula, and also just a little more dynamic and chaotic, and also just like this is a genuine friend group that is like also a business. Like they are influencers, and they're like their friendship is a business. So like it's a fascinating peek into that world, I'll say. So basically, one of the stars, Taylor Frankie Paul, who I mentioned, the premiere episode, she gets in a domestic violence situation with her baby daddy. Okay. And it's really bad. It's awful. The police get called. You see the police footage, whatever. Anyways, that's season 1. We're on season 4 now.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
I know.
Okay.
I'm telling you the full story.
Baby.
I'm giving you the full tea.
Summary. Thank you.
The full tea. Okay. So we're in season 4 now. Okay. And Taylor Frankie Paul has moved past that situation from season 1. Okay. She's gotten help. She's gotten therapy. She's done all the things.
We love that.
She's trying to work past it. Okay. She's still in a toxic relationship with that person, with the baby daddy. They are continuing to film with each other, sleep with each other, all of this.
So they're
She gets selected to be the Bachelorette.
Wait. wait.
Yep.
I have seen this.
Yes.
I saw
That's
a clip
what
of that. Wait.
Yes.
I think I've seen a clip on this on TikTok where she's the one who slept with her baby daddy right before she left to the Bachelorette or whatever it is. And she's pregnant.
Is she pregnant?
That's the clip that I saw on TikTok. Was that she's pregnant and she doesn't know how to tell the Bachelorette person or whatever that she's pregnant because she doesn't know if.
Okay, I had not seen that.
Oh,
I had not seen that.
Maybe I saw it wrong.
No. Yeah. There was a point. There was a conversation on the show being like, "You just slept with him. I know you did it unprotected.
Yeah.
How are you not sure that you aren't pregnant and you're about to go on this show?"
The Mormon
girls. Well, that's the thing too. Before I give you the end of the story, because I'm still not at the end, but. The thing is straight people love to act like homosexuality is this nasty, like, hedonistic.
Whole time and they're doing all this.
They're doing all of this. And it's like, and I think about the Coldplay affair earlier this year. Like, this is a human experience. Yeah. Whether you are straight or gay, it is all messy.
It's all messy.
It's all messy. And nobody is, I mean, there are some people who are messier than others.
Also, yes.
But it's not like you are not exempt because you go to your little church.
Because you put on your little prairie gown and you go and your little prairie gown and you fucking strum your tunes at some random cult church. You know what?
Yes.
No.
Okay, so she gets selected to be the Bachelorette.
Okay.
It's about to come out. This past week.
Right.
The ex releases a video from that domestic violence incident from season 1. Showing her throwing chairs and it hits one of the kids, which is really unfortunate, really sad and really unfortunate. And they pull the show.
Oh,
they canceled the entire
thing.
They filmed the entire Bachelorette and they're not airing it. ABC is losing millions of dollars because they are not going to air the show now.
Y'all know he is going to get the fiercest lawsuit.
You think he is?
I think he is.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Because right now, obviously, she's catching a lot of heat.
Oh, yeah, of course.
She's catching a lot of heat, which a lot of people are quick. It's been an interesting conversation to follow online.
Okay.
Because first of all, people are like, how is a female reality show contestant getting consequences before the president? Like I
think the list of priorities are a little.
Yeah, it's so out of whack. Like how are we able to act so swiftly for this? And then mind you, we've got a pedophile in the
we got
a
fucking weirdo in the White House.
Absolutely,
right.
Yeah, exactly. So the people are pointing that out.
Yeah,
they're also saying that this is the way of the ex's. The ex, so he can control her. Like she's in a bad situation too because. She's now had this opportunity to go off, find the love of her life, because of course everybody finds the love of their life on reality TV.
Exactly. That's exactly where I'm going to find mine. I think. I feel like me and Rue might. Yeah. I'm just kidding.
Not too much. Imagine. But yeah, so a lot of people are saying that he is potentially like controlling. Obviously, they are both. If you watch the show,
they're both in the wrong. Based on what I've heard just from this, they're both in the wrong. No shade. Respectfully, the both of you can get fucked.
Yeah.
The both of you. I don't know what y'all got going on. Y'all need to sort that shit out somewhere else.
That's
crazy.
They are both very mentally unwell. If you watching the show, you're like, because I think sometimes domestic violence is something that's hard to understand.
Oh, yeah.
And when you watching it play out on the show, you're like, whoa. Oh. Like you see how it works.
Okay.
Like you see how people stay in toxic.
Trapped in the, I mean, that's the thing is like the psychiatric part of it is you're so consumed by the experience. You're so latched on to the positives that you refuse to believe that the negatives are the majority.
Yeah.
You know, when you outweigh the pros and the cons, as much as you know the cons outweigh the pros, psychologically, you've already been manipulated in a way that makes you believe that all of the negatives are consequences to your actions. So you feel like you deserve the punishment when that's not the case.
Come on, psychiatrist. Wait, okay. So what's the background in psychiatry?
So I was a psychiatric nurse before.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
I mean, was that not the knowledge that we all just experienced there? Yes.
Yeah. So before I started drag and started costume design, I was a psychiatric nurse. So and my specialty is in acute psychiatry and substance use disorder, but I've dealt with people that have gone through countless experiences. So, you know, everybody's experience is different, but a huge part of why a lot of domestic partners stay, like when they've already gone through the worst of the worst, is because they've convinced themselves that they deserve the worst of the worst as a consequence to their actions.
Yes. And she says that repeatedly on the show, that she doesn't deserve love. She doesn't think she deserves good opportunities. And it does become complicated, right? Because they're on a show where they're trying to produce drama. And
like you're in the middle of dealing with something that should be sorted out in private with professional help, but you're doing it in front of producers and cameramen and capitalizing off of it. Yeah. So you're both also benefiting from the pain.
Exactly. And that's the other thing that the internet is pointing out right now, is that the producers knew this. The producers of The Bachelor,
it's not news to them.
They knew. They knew about the premiere of the first show, and they cast her anyway. They knew that this was who they were getting. So it's kind of like, why are we acting shocked now? Why are we like the number of background checks any of us do for to be a receptionist somewhere? Like, if you're going to be on The Bachelorette,
like, if you already know that this is part of it,
you're
using it to your benefit, as opposed to just being like, you know what, maybe this ain't for y'all. Maybe y'all need to sort that out. Which you do. The both of y'all need help. Get help quickly. Expeditiously. Yeah.
So I am glad that people are not just pointing at her. You know, and that they are kind of looking at the network and the ecosystem. And listen, honey, all of the women on this show are apparently Trump supporters. So it's like, you know what?
That part like I said before, get fucked. All of y'all get fucked. Fuck y'all.
Oh, I'm so happy to have you on. I'm so happy to be here. Okay, so now we're so that's the It Girls. Okay. Those are the It Girls.
Those are the It Girls.
We could talk forever about them.
We really could.
I love that. I love just telling you that story.
That's so cool. Now I'm gonna go on TikTok. I'm gonna look up the Crunchy Little Mormon Wives.
Listen, it is I'm conflicted watching it, just of course with knowing they're Trump supporters and everything like that. But it is like a fascinating psychoanalysis as well.
It's interesting to be able to watch somebody else's entire lifestyle from their perspective. But from the outside. Just weird.
It's weird.
But I get it.
I get it. So now we're going to talk about our niche girls of the week. So these are people who are trending specifically on our timelines or for the gay community. So it could be trending for the gay community or just specifically us. One of my niche girls is Valerie Cherish. Do you know Valerie Cherish?
No.
She is she's Lisa Kudrow's character on The Comeback.
Oh, okay.
And basically the third season, every 10 years, they release a new season. So they just released a season. The season just premiered this past Sunday. I went to a premiere party. I met I met Dan, who plays her manager, or like assistant or something. Anyway, she's a very queer canon. She's a sitcom actress who's trying to have a comeback. Is basically the premise.
She's making her way back in.
She's making her way back in. She's constant. And every time the series comes back, like the first series, she had to film a reality show in order to come back and film a sitcom. And so now for the third season, she's going to be starring on a show that's written by AI. So that's the premise of the, because it's just as commentary on like the state of the entertainment.
Whole situation.
Exactly.
Interesting.
So the gays are living. The gays are living. I'm living. A lot of my drag character is based on her.
Oh,
because she's very like, we'll do anything. Hi, do you need me?
Whatever you need, I'll be there.
Should I go? Should I be in the shot?
You sure? Do you want me to? You sure you don't need me in it?
Exactly.
Are you sure there's no room? I'll just stay right here. Like, I'll crouch right here. Right.
She like thinks she's gonna be the star of the shot, and then she's not.
Right.
You know, like it's like a lot of
fully cropped out of frame.
Cropped out of frame.
That's
like,
sickening.
It's so funny. So if you are into like anything like that, it's on HBO, and I feel like it's like the only show that's being made right now. So that's the other thing.
I feel like the really big thing is like everybody's watching reruns now because nothing new is good.
Yeah.
Or like nothing new is happening, really.
Exactly.
So that's fierce.
Yeah, they're playing reruns of American Idol in the place of where The Bachelorette was going to go, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you so much, American Idol. Thank you.
American Idol,
for your service.
So who is one of your niche girls?
One of my niche girls is going to sound so weird.
Okay.
Is Squishies.
Squishies.
I brought one.
Oh my god! Yeah. Yes, I love props.
So they're these little things. They're like stress balls.
Okay.
ASMR, I'm not gonna do all that.
Why not?
They're little squishies. They're like stress balls.
Okay.
Feel it. It's like filled with jelly.
Oh my god!
Is that not the fiercest thing? It's like playing with slime, but like
yes, I was about to bring up the slime without the stickiness.
Without the stickiness.
I know that's the reason I couldn't ever because I got into it.
Yeah,
I got into the slime girl,
baby,
and then I was like, okay, but now I can't
now
type.
what?
It's like when you masturbate and then you have to like.
Well, now what?
Well, now exactly.
Where do we go from here?
Where do we go from here? Now I have to like shower. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No, this is kind.
I'm so obsessed with them. They're specifically.
How did you find these?
Okay, I was on TikTok one day and somebody had like this giant ice cube.
Ooh,
right?
That's so addicting.
And I know.
Yeah.
They had this giant ice cube, and I was like, oh my god, that looks so cool. Like it looked like clear slime. So I was like, oh my god, I need it. So I went to look for one and I found it, and it's this whole brand called Nidos specifically.
Okay.
And it was so cool because you can put them in the freezer and the gel gets really cold. So when you squeeze it, you're like squeezing like a cold jelly.
Yes.
It's like a different sensation.
And that reminds me of those you know when you have glow sticks?
Yes.
And you have to like snap them. You have to crunch them.
So they get like a crunchy layer on the outside. Yes.
Yeah.
So all of them have different textures and different feelings, but I'm just obsessed with them. Especially I'm like a chronic like knuckle cracker. I crack my necks, I crack my hands, my knees, my elbows, my fucking everything that can be cracked, I will crack it plus something else all the time.
Yeah.
So this is like a good way to make me not crack my knuckles as much. It's just very comforting. It's very relaxing.
Yeah.
And it's just so cool. I think they're so cute. And I've been addicted to just like little squishies and little fidget things.
I love.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm always thinking like, okay, who's going to sponsor me? And I'm like,
baby,
that's the type of sponsorship.
This is what we need right here.
Yes. Squishies. If you're interested, reach out.
Yeah. And this one specifically has a texture of like a scrotum.
Oh. Well,
and also as a femdom, I love just crushing somebody's balls in my hands. So.
Are you you're a femdom?
Yeah.
In bed too.
It depends who's asking.
Okay,
I always
say
when people ask top, bottom, reverse, I always say depends who's asking.
Okay.
It depends what the budget is.
Yeah, because you know some people say it depends what the budget is. Well, people say that a lot of drag queens are actually submissive in bed.
No.
Because like we're so dom.
Yeah.
You know, on stage. But yeah, it's got to be a mix.
Yeah, it's a mix.
That can't be a hard rule.
No. There's no hard rules of anything. There's no hard rules. There's always the one. There's always a variant in there. But you guys have seen a lot of the times because I partake in like leather contests and I like to actively bring leather into my drag. So that's why a lot of my stuff also looks very fetishy and very dominatrix like or very intense.
Is that where Sin comes from? Like when you were choosing the name?
The story of my name as a whole is very interesting, I think.
Okay.
My name's Samara is the name of the little girl from The Ring.
Oh, okay.
So her name is Samara Morgan.
Okay.
And the story of Samara is similar to it's the female version of the story of Lucifer. So she was the most beautiful spirit who became the most like demonic demon, like who started dragging people to hell.
Yeah.
So he was the most beautiful angel who became like the ruler of the underworld. So she like rules all the demonic spirits.
Yeah.
And the concept of like, you're gonna die in 7 days is a representation of the 7 deadly sins.
Okay.
So that's why my name is Samara Sin. And also it's a play on words. Samara Sin, Samara not.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, I love, and then you've got your entire house.
Yeah, then I have all my family, all my little sinners, my little
your little sinners, your
evil demons,
evil children. You're just spawning all over the place. Yes. So another one of my niche girls was a clip of Darlene has gone viral. Darlene from Drag Race.
Is it the one of her lip syncing?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm like, what? I'm like, this must be so weird for her.
Yeah.
You know,
where did y'all get this?
Where did you find? So basically, she's like lip syncing to Destiny Child, Cater to You. And which is also a deep cut Destiny's Child song. And people are like, I mean, I think people have fallen. So at first, Darlene's had such a journey, like even within the LA community, because of course girls were shading her at the beginning, being like, who's this?
Yeah, I have no idea who she is.
Exactly.
Right?
And now it's like, oh, we love Darlene.
Like, oh my gosh, she's the best.
We love
her.
Darlene.
Yeah.
Yes. But because I had Icon on before the show started, and she was talking about her relationship with her and how she's so amazing and wonderful and like, anyways, yeah. But I can't imagine. It makes me think like what videos of you would go, like, would people find?
Lord.
Would the internet dig up?
I recently posted a video. If you guys follow me on Instagram, there was a video when I was still drinking on Halloween. I was going down Santa Monica. No, I was going down the freeway to get to Santa Monica. And I was so drunk and there was so much traffic. I got irritated. So I got out of the car and I'm pumping down the runway. The freeway.
Oh my God, I saw this.
Yes,
I saw you
I'm pumping down the freeway with my ass cheeks out.
Oh my God.
In a cut little look, a white leather jacket, giant hair, and just jumping into the splits in front of cars.
Thank God you're sober.
You know what? y'all think I'm bad now. I was worse before, I promise you. I promise. So that'll probably be the video that comes up. It's just me walking drunk as fuck.
Well, definitely now. I mean, now they've got the pathway.
Yeah, now you guys know. Now you guys know where it's at. Let me know.
Oh my God, that's so funny. Do you have any other niche girls that were trending this
who's
week?
another niche girl? Alyssa Liu.
Yes.
The figure skating icon from the Bay Area. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Repping California to the T.
To the T.
And honestly, I think her story is so fierce. I think her
totally
retiring from figure skating to come back to just do whatever the fuck she wants and the way that she wants, skating in a way that's literally just her dancing at the club but on ice.
Yes.
So good.
Well, I think she's who got Pink Pantheress and Zara's song to number one.
Oh yeah,
stateside.
absolutely.
Like because she skated to stateside. I think that's what
which is so
skyrocketed
cool.
it.
And I think she's such a perfect representation of like new generation athletes or new generation people in mainstream media where it's like now we're meeting people who are like, you're just a young girl who like likes to have a good time, but is also just exceptionally good at your skill.
Absolutely.
That is so fierce.
The feminine joy. Just the feminine joy of that.
And
I mean, if there's one thing we need right now in the patriarchy, it's feminine joy. And that's gonna be what takes it down.
Yeah, well, thank you.
You know, like feminine joy is gonna be
you monstrous men will be taken down by the feminine joy.
Absolutely.
So sorry to tell you.
So sorry to tell you. So sorry to bring it up.
Yeah.
Finally, another one of mine, just niche girls that came up for me this week was my algorithm has now decided pimple popping videos are not enough.
Okay.
So now they are feeding me ingrown hair.
Toenails. Oh, ingrown hair.
Like where they like will like they'll go in and they'll like pull out an entire like the clot of hair.
A 40-inch unit straight out of a 360 lace 40-inch human hair unit from one little follicle. Girl.
Oh my God,
I know exactly
Have
what
you seen those?
Yes.
It's so like it's satisfying.
It's so wrong, but it's so good.
I know.
Oh, and you know, baby, you know the person who's getting it taken out? The satisfaction, the feeling of when they finally...
Yes. Also, I just can't imagine the pain. Like, and
the irritation, of it always being there.
And not understanding. And you go in and they're like, oh, you've got a wig.
Yeah, you've
got a wig.
You got a full unit. Yeah, you got a full unit. You got outfitters' wigs under there. Yeah, exactly.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I totally get that. They got a 40-inch pony right under there. Yeah. That's usually where I keep mine. I just leave it right there.
Yeah, just right. So you can
on
just,
top of,
when the gig calls.
I got it. I got it. Don't even worry about it.
I got it.
Yeah, they're very weirdly addicting.
I know.
It's very strange.
I feel like that's because I'm not like a super kinky person, but I think that's my way of down the rabbit hole.
Yeah.
You know, like it's like the pimple popping wasn't enough. So it's like
just
they've got to go like one more step.
Just another tier down.
To keep me like hooked on the algorithm.
Like, you know, I think I've had enough of the pimples and ingrown.
Well, yeah, because you mentioned the ingrown toenail.
Yeah.
Right?
And I've seen those videos and those are, oh my God, those are gnarly. They're gnarly. They're crazy. They're horrendous.
Yeah.
But for me, it's like, oh my God, I know that feels so good.
Yeah.
To get that shit taken out. Like, baby.
When they keep digging, I'm like, there can't possibly be more.
Baby, there's nothing in there.
And there's more.
There's more.
There's always more.
Yeah.
And the pus. Oh God.
It's just, it's so gross.
It's so
But
gross.
it's so like, oh, you know it feels the bomb.
Yes.
And you know it feels so good.
Yes. I think in another life, I would be a dermatologist. Or I've been thinking like, maybe like when I'm 70, you know, like I'll go and do like spa facials, you know?
I could see
like
a little
to,
esthetician.
Yeah, a little esthetician.
But
just
still
like,
in full geesh.
full
Just-
geesh. Yeah.
Nails
With
on,
the
rings on, and
nails,
still just,
yeah.
How does that feel? Is that okay? Is the temperature okay?
Yes.
Yeah. I could totally see that.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
I love that.
I
so
love
much.
that so much. Okay, so now we're gonna get to our it girls who got away.
Okay.
This is somebody that multiple ways to interpret this.
Okay.
You can do somebody that the culture slept on. You could do someone that's canceled. You
Okay.
could do all kinds of things.
Okay.
So we're now
Could I do somebody that like I personally feel like got it?
Yes.
Like,
Oh,
okay.
absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I leave it very, open-ended
Okay.
because I love seeing how people interpret the prompt.
Mhm.
It shows how your brain works.
Yeah.
And that's like what I enjoy the
Okay.
most. So we're gonna time.
Okay.
You'll time me, and I've been charging my phone.
Her phone is charged, y'all.
viewers.
It's on 17%.
It's on 17%. It's like literally there. So you're gonna give me 1 minute.
Okay.
And I'm going to hold on. And just let me know when there's 30 seconds,
Okay.
15.
Okay.
And then I'll go.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1, go.
My it girl who got away is dancing in the club. Too many people are not dancing in the club. Swaying back to forth does not count. Standing with a drink does not count. Bring back dance battles. Back in the day,
Please.
people would come to the club and they would bring their full force. I think we've become too camera conscious as a culture. I think we need to lock the phones away when
Baby,
you walk
leave them at the
in.
door.
I think we need to be uninhibited. I also,
30
and
seconds.
this is talking to you gay men, we should not need Molly or drugs or anything in order to move our bodies and touch another human
No.
being.
Exactly,
We
yeah.
need to get in there, be our full uninhibited selves. We need to party. We need to laugh. We need
15
to
seconds.
express ourselves.
Yep.
And I want to see those moves on the dance floor.
Yeah.
I feel like when we go out to clubs now, everybody is trying to look so
5.
cool, and it is so cringe to try to look cool.
Time is up.
And that's that.
Baby,
Baby.
listen. I love that.
Yeah.
Because when I go to the club and I'm working or
Yes.
and I go and I want to shake a little something,
Yes.
why are you sitting there as a mannequin in the middle of the dance floor?
It makes no sense.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Make it make sense.
Go watch Netflix. Go watch reruns of
Go
American
home.
Idol.
Go watch reruns of American Idol. Go, girl.
Yeah.
Like, why are you at the dance club?
Yes.
Why are you listening to the dance music and you're standing there like this?
Yes. Exactly.
Shake something.
Shake something.
Shake something.
God gave you a body for a reason.
Girl,
Come
shake
on.
something. Do something, Charlie. Do something. Like, I'm so tired of going to the club and just seeing people look miserable.
Miserable.
Why did y'all come out?
I know.
And no shade, y'all. For some of you, I've seen some of you famous TikTokers or OnlyFans creators in
that's the
West
problem.
Hollywood. Baby, let me tell you a story. Nobody gives a fuck about you.
Yeah.
Let me tell you a story. You're not that important.
Yeah.
So just show up and dance. Have
Yes.
fun.
Yes.
We already know you can take a dick. We already know you can give some dick. We already know you're funny online. We know who you are online.
Yes.
When you're in person, just have fun.
Yeah.
Like, what are you afraid of?
That is such an interesting point, though, that I hadn't considered, is that, like, the way that we used to have to, like, show ourselves, like to basically audition for the world and be like, no, I'm a star, baby,
Yeah.
is you would go to the club and you would dance on the floor and like and you would have the spotlight on you. But now people are at home being like doing the little TikTok dances,
doing something
and
at
then
home,
going
like,
out and just standing
nothing.
there.
And absolutely nothing. And I'm like, I just don't understand that. Like, is the point of going out to not have fun? And my favorite thing, this is so funny, some of y'all, I would love when y'all post like, oh, last night was a movie. Baby, I saw you last night. What the fuck was the movie? What movie was it? Mannequin? What movie was it? Let me know when people say, oh, last night was a movie. And I saw you at the club just like this.
No.
What movie was it?
Oh my
A
God.
Quiet Place?
Oh
What
my
movie was
God.
it? Like, I don't understand. Like,
Yes.
let's normalize having fucking fun.
Yes, absolutely.
Are we serious? Dance at the club.
What's happening? And also, I do think there's a little relearning.
Yeah.
You know, obviously, I think COVID, because my mom's a high school teacher,
Right.
and she's a drama teacher.
Oh.
And so she talks about how after the pandemic, kids forgot how to move their bodies.
Right.
Like because they were at home, like they forgot
Doing
how to like
nothing.
communicate and all. So I do think we're relearning a
Okay.
little bit. But girl, we're 6 years in.
Baby.
We're 6 years
Well,
in.
that was
Pick it
almost a
up.
decade ago.
That was almost a decade ago.
Get up and do something.
Yeah.
Something. Get up off the floor.
Get
Like,
up off the floor.
What are we doing? Why are you, mind you, why did you leave your house,
Mhm.
get dressed,
Mhm.
leave your house, take the car to the city, park, walk to the venue, probably wait in line, because I know most of you have to, get into the club, get your drink, wait in line for the drink also, get your drink, go to the dance floor, and stand.
Yeah. Yeah.
You made plans to stand?
I know.
No, baby.
Unreal.
You got to take that somewhere. Take it home. Take it back home.
Take it back home.
Stand somewhere else.
Take
Stand
it
at
back
Barnes
home.
and Noble. Stand at a coffee shop. Stand
Yes.
anywhere else. Why?
Anywhere else.
Why are you
don't take
taking
up my space.
Don't take up my space.
Don't take up my
Baby,
space.
and
Let
you
me
know
tell
what?
you one thing.
Don't take up my space,
Yeah.
baby. Because when and this happens a lot when we're performing.
Yes.
You know.
Oh, yes.
When
yes.
people are performing and y'all are just standing there, and you're not even dancing, you're not even vibing to the
Move.
music, you're just in the way.
Yes.
Move. You're not important. Move.
Yes.
Just thank you.
Thank you.
Get out of the way.
And it's so funny that you brought up go-go dancers earlier, because originally when I was thinking about this, I was thinking about the Flaming Saddles dancers and how amazing they were and how I miss them. And I was going to make them my it girl who got away.
Icons.
But then I was like, no, you know what? Dancing in general.
Dancing in general. Yeah.
Because a lot of dancers, pandemic again, I was in the a dance community as well. A lot of dancers moved home after that because all the restaurants were shut.
Right,
and they
right,
couldn't
They
have all the
nowhere to-
gigs.
yeah.
Exactly.
I get that.
So, anyways, thank you for I mean,
Yeah.
yes, right?
This, baby, this is the reality.
Baby,
this is the truth.
reality.
This is what we and I'm telling y'all now. If I'm gonna check who watches this. Whichever one of y'all at home is watching this. If I see you at the club standing still, you gonna have to catch that. Because what the fuck are you doing?
Oh my God. You know what my dream would be is if somebody were to take this audio and like remix it into.
I will be performing this next week at Lip Service.
Oh my God, dude.
Exactly that.
Okay, well, I'm so excited to hear yours.
Yes. Okay.
I'm so intrigued by the question to the prompt.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Lubricate the instrument.
Okay.
Samara Sin,
Yes.
this is your it girl who got away, and go.
My it girl is Letitia King, or L King for short.
Oh.
It is my best friend from junior high who was murdered 18 years ago.
Oh.
She was such a fabulous person who never got to experience the world, never got to experience what it's like to be on a podcast in full drag, to go and do a show. So my it girl that got away is Letitia, because I don't want us to lose any more girls.
Yeah.
I don't want to lose any more it girls. I don't want to lose any more it boys.
Yes.
I think we're beyond the point of protecting the dolls. We need to save the dolls. I think we need to work harder as a community to protect the people who have literally created the spaces that we're in now.
Speak on
And
it.
I owe
15 seconds.
I owe everything in my drag to Letitia. I owe everything in my life to Letitia, because if it wasn't for her, I would have no idea who I was. I have no idea what I wanted to be. And I want us to do more for the girls.
And that's time. Thank you. Period. Absolutely. I'm so sorry, baby.
Oh, thank you.
I'm so sorry about that. When did that happen?
It happened when I was in 6th grade. She was murdered directly next to me. We were in computer labs together. If you guys have seen the documentary Valentine Road, that's the murder that it's about.
Wow.
And yeah, it shifted my entire reality. It shifted everything for me, and it made me very afraid to be who I was. And after I left that school, I transferred to a different school because I was psychologically not capable of being on that same campus.
Yeah.
And I just decided after I left to just live my life wholeheartedly as myself, and to literally never be afraid of anything, because she wasn't afraid of anything.
Yeah.
And
she was a trans woman?
She was a trans woman. Yeah.
Okay.
She was identified as she, her, but I think now would be more of like they, them, non-binary, just of the way that she presented herself to the world. But to me, she will always be Letitia. She was L for short.
Yeah.
And yeah, she just was so perfect.
And she was targeted for her identity.
Yeah. So she was talking to somebody else, and this other person had already showed interest in her. And what happened was that person's friends found out and started to make fun of him and bully him for thinking that he was in a relationship with her when that really was the case. And instead of dealing with it and just sucking it up, he chose to kill her the next morning.
And it happened right next to you?
It happened directly next to me in the computer lab. She was the computer right next to me. And yeah, obviously, like that's something.
He brought a gun to school. Oh my God.
He just walked up through the doorway, stood up from the computer lab, walked to the doorway, shot her in the back of the head, and yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, we just lost this light.
Oh. Yeah. So yeah, that was very. It was a very different time. Obviously, at that time, there was really no like mass shootings. There was really no particular people being targeted. And it was the first time that I truly realized like that could fully be me at any given time. Yeah. And I had to decide from that point on which direction did I want to go? Did I want to hide away from being myself, or did I want to live wholeheartedly as myself in the way that she did? And just, if it happens, it happens.
Yeah.
But until then, I'm going to never shut the hell up. I'm going to never back down, because we deserve to be protected. We deserve to be safe. We deserve to be safe in every space. And yeah. And Brandon McInerney, you're never going to see this because you're stuck in prison and you're going to die there. You're going to rot there. And I wish the worst for you and your entire family and everybody that is against trans people and trans existence and trans power. Fuck you. I hope the worst things happen to you. I hope you have the life that you deserve, which is every horrible, monstrous thing that could happen to you. I hope that it does, because I don't understand the concept of caring so much about somebody loving who they are and wanting to be who they truly are. Why is that affecting you in a negative way at all? Yeah. And I think we as queer people, I think we need to work more on not just protecting the dolls, but truly saving them. Like truly going out of our way.
It needs to take an additional step.
There needs to be an additional step where I think the gays there are still transphobic gays, which makes no sense to me.
Makes no sense.
No sense to me.
No sense.
If anything, the gays, you should be fighting for the people who allowed for you to stand in the club to do nothing.
Yep. To stand in the club to do nothing. Absolutely.
So a huge part of why I'm so outspoken all the time is because of people like Letitia, who was the very first trans person I ever met, the very first like openly queer person that I ever met, who showed me that I could be whoever the fuck I want to be, whenever I want to be, wherever I want to be, because it belongs to me. This is my right. Yeah. It's my right as a human being. And I think we need to do more work to make sure that everybody understands that that is your right. Yeah. You are allowed to be whoever you are, because that's what we love. That's what we should protect, is your right to be the woman that you were born to be, the man that you were born to be, the person that you were born to be, because you deserve it. Yeah. Yeah.
And if it's not hurting anybody else.
Yeah, if you're not hurting anybody, you should be able to just live your full experience.
So you should be able to wear what you want, dress as you want, as long as you're not hurting anybody else.
Yeah, if you're not causing harm to anybody, I don't understand what the problem is. Like, I don't understand why people are making it so difficult for the dolls to just live the way that they want to and the way that they're supposed to. Yeah. And I think if you as a gay person, or you as an ally, as you as a straight person, if you have a trans friend, you better be the first person to jump if anybody disrespects them. And if they don't, for all y'all at home, do you need that? Let me know. Yeah, because it ain't never been an issue for me to handle the business. If my sisters are in trouble, if my brothers are in trouble, if I know somebody is not capable of defending themselves, baby, I've been boxing for a very long time. Oh, it ain't no tea for me to handle all of y'all that think you're something, because you're not. And as a doll, I will continue to protect my sisters, protect my brothers, protect my siblings, because I can. I'm going to continue to do the work, because more people need to. Yeah. And I think y'all at home, do the work. Do the work. Do better as an individual to protect the people that need it and protect the people that deserve it.
Yeah. Well, and also in the meantime, I think it's really important. I've been saying this over and over. We need to get organized. We can't necessarily control what's going on out there. There's a lot that's out of our control. So we need to look around, look at our family members, say, I got you, I got you. And, because they revoked all the driver's licenses in Kansas. the actions that are being taken right now are very serious. They just expanded ICE so that they can now arrest.
Be in the airport and TSA.
Be in the airport.
Like,
exactly. So I think that everybody needs to make a plan.
Yeah.
Make a plan and know your network, know your community. There's an app called Signal.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you're on Signal.
Yeah.
Make sure you have the contacts of all of your closest friends. And because we have no idea what's going to happen. So all you can do is control your own actions and the people that you love.
Yeah, we're living in a very scary time. And I think now is more important than ever to protect your peace and protect the people that mean the most to you, because we literally have no idea what's going to happen. However, if you as a conservative are watching this, we're not scared of you, just so you know. Yeah. We don't like what's going on, but we as a whole are not afraid of you. We understand what you're trying to do, because you need to do all of these shitty things to control anything, because you'll never be nothing. You'll always be nothing. Ooh. And you're upset that we are capable of being whoever we want, whenever we want, because we can, and you'll never be that. You'll never be the one.
That part. Oh,
just so you know.
Check that. Thank you. Well, thank you so much for coming on the podcast and first of all sharing all of that and being so open and vulnerable. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me. This is so much fun.
I know, isn't it? I love it. So where can we find you on the streets, online? What shows do you have coming up?
Oh my gosh. I have a lot of new projects.
Plug it, girl.
On Instagram, it's at Samara Sin Official, SAMARA, all the A's, and SIN. Y'all know how to sin. Official. Yeah. It's also the same thing on TikTok. Usually I go TikTok live whenever I get in drag. So if you guys want to learn how to do this disgusting mug, come and see.
Sickening.
I'm at the Abbey every Monday for lip service, lookout competition. Usually with Alusia and Calypso, the world famous. Thank you. I'm at Stripper Circus every Friday at Beaches Tropicana in West Hollywood. Every other month, I'm usually at Fat Slut at Precinct.
Yes.
I just got a new residency called the Brunch Girls Club.
Come on,
in Palm Springs at Toucans. Yes. I do that with Alexa Cameron every other week. And I'm just starting a new residency in Salt Lake City at Milk Plus.
Okay.
The flyer will be up soon.
Love.
I have lots of new events. I'm very, very excited. And I'm just excited to just be doing drag and doing what I love.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, thank you for coming on, reading the girls, reading the world. They need it.
Baby, do y'all need that? Baby. I think you do.
Yeah, they need the education.
Baby, you need... This is why I'm pro free education, because open up a fucking book and read. Open up the schools. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for coming on the podcast. Thank you for tuning in, and let us know in the comments if there's anyone we missed, because as we all know, when you're an it girl, conversation is currency. We'll see you next week for the finale. Bye.